Hi again. I wanted to make a follow-up video on my 8-weight reel. Again, the sole purpose of this reel is for small salmon and pike. For a while, I was using this reel, the Nautilus CC FX2. It's a great reel, but I found after using it for a full day of fishing, it got really tough, mainly because the weight. It's actually about 7.9 ounces with no line or backing on it, so it is on the upper side for 8-weight reels. Yeah, I guess weight is just a big determining factor for me when choosing a reel. This guy just is, yeah, it's great, just a little too heavy, that's all. So the things I was looking for on a reel was it has to look cool, it needs a fully sealed drag, just because you never know when you'll take it into the salt, and the weight. The weight, it needs to be lightweight. I don't really care too much about balancing a setup. I just feel that I prefer a light setup, whether it's a light reel and a light rod combination, and to me that allows me to fish a whole day without actually being fatigued. So most 8-weight reels out there are around 7.5 ounces. In my opinion, that's just too heavy. If you compare an 8-weight rod and a 6-weight rod, the weight is not very much, but yet when you're comparing reels in those classes, the weight, the difference between the 6-weight reels and the 8-weight reels is quite significant, and at times it's about 2 ounces. So why are they making, I guess, reels so much heavier when the rods aren't even getting that much heavier? So at the end of the day, I chose this reel as my 8-weight reel. This is the Hydros SL III. If you've seen any of my other videos, I made a review of the Hydros SL IV, which I briefly used as well, but I also felt that was actually too heavy. That one is at 7.5 ounces, I believe. So this is the one I chose. This is the Hydros SL III, like I said, but this one has a weight of 5.9 ounces, which is 1.5 ounces lighter than the one above it. The reason why this one works as an 8-weight reel is because it's advertised as a super large arbor. So if you were to compare this guy and the Nautilus, you'll see that they are pretty much the same size. The Hydros is of course a little smaller, but you're not significantly smaller at all. And if you compare them this way, they are pretty much on par with each other. And because of this 6-weight reel being made larger than normal, it's just perfect. I have 100 yards of 30-pound gel spun backing on this guy, and I'm using the Reel Outbound Short. So the Reel Outbound Short is a lot thicker than most 8-weight lines. It's 330 grains, which according to the AFTM standard, that's about a 10 or 11 weight line. So if I can fit this line on this reel, I'm confident you can fit pretty much any 8-weight line and have plenty of room to spare. So, and another thing that's great, or bad I guess you could say, about the Hydros SL series is that all the models in the series use the same drag. So if you're using a Hydros 1, which is meant for a 1 to 3 weight, or a Hydros 5, which is meant for a 9 to 11 weight, you're using the identical drag. So of course this is kind of a negative because it increases the weight of the smaller reels, but in my particular case I'm going down one size, but I'm still utilizing the same drag performance as the reel a model above this guy. So he has stopping power of the Hydros reels. So overall, after looking around for a year and just trying different reels, I decided on the Hydros 3. It really comes down to personal preference, but this guy ticks off more of the marks. It's affordable, it's fully sealed, it's light, and it looks cool. And really, that's what it all comes down to, what you like personally. So if you're looking for an 8-weight reel, but you don't like the weight of the ones around, look into this guy. This guy is large, he'll fit your 8-weight line with lots of backing. It's fully machined, it's fully sealed, and you know what, Orvis has an amazing warranty, so definitely this guy does not hurt. It doesn't hurt to try this guy out. And that's pretty much everything. Thank you for watching.